and it's coming out of AEW Dynamite last week. We have a new number one challenger for Switzerland. I'm pretty sure the rankings don't matter no more. We're just randomly picking people now. And I feel like this is actually just the Young Bucks deciding we're EVPs and we're cool. So, hey, Christian Cage, you get a title shot. Come on down. And by the way, I'm being facetious here because I'm happy. Christian Cage versus Switzerland, double or nothing. Yes, please.
Yeah, I love this. Christian Cage, like if people forgot, like came out and reminded everybody about Wembley and being teamed up with Swerve and Swerve kind of taking the loss in that match. Um, I agree. The rankings thing, whatever. Just get rid of them. Let's just don't mention them ever again. Just forget it. And I think forget it because it allows for this kind of stuff where like, hey, we haven't seen Christian in a minute, and here he comes, pops back up as soon as Swerve wins the championship. He has history of Swerve. It makes a lot of sense. We all know how great Christian Cage is. We've seen him in a couple of championship matches, and he hasn't always lost them. So there's not like it's a viable, believable opponent for Swerve, I think.
And I love the fact that Christian Cage, during that promo, getting us introduced to him as the number one contender, he literally tied a lot of stories together because there's a lot of loose ends from that Hills from Switzerland that Christian Cage kind of tied it in a nice, neat bow. Like, hey, I didn't forget what you did to my son, Nick Wayne. This is for Nick. And oh, by the way, back at AEW in London, all out in London, I was your tag team partner and you caused us to lose. I haven't forgot about that. And your suffering is just beginning.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, a lot of good history to draw upon for them. And I think it'll kind of, this will now, I think, in that way, continue to push Swerve towards like being like the big mega baby face.
Exactly. See, this is just like Cody versus AJ Styles. This is AEW's version of that match because you have your new babyface champion. They need to face somebody who can afford to eat a loss and not let that loss affect their heat. Voila, Christian Cage, your
Exactly.
perfect answer.
Yeah, it's just a safe match, but a match that it makes sense. There, like I said, there's history, and Christian Cage has more than earned a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, his TNT title run leads him to be a perfect number one contender for his AEW World Title. On to my next stunning question.